Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekend express love read for the 15th to the 17th of November. I'm so excited to be doing your reading today. All right, we're going to ask for a collective reading just so I don't get my energies muddied in, which sometimes happens. So we're asking for, oh, the Hierophant dropping out there, asking for collective love reading, please. Love readings for the collective for the 15th to the 17th of November. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, Pisces, and leave me a comment as well. And I'm also releasing some merchandise very soon, so stay tuned for that. Okay, here we go. I can feel it now. Pisces Collective, 15th and 17th. Thank you. Here we go. We're on. Yes. All right. So you're still in healing phase, Pisces. That's fine. But look who's coming on in here. All right, so you definitely have a new person coming on in. It could be an air sign, or it could just be someone unexpectedly coming in to sweep you off your feet. That card wants to be seen. Okay. Another one, please. Okay. I feel like, though, you're at risk of losing this or missing out on this opportunity because you're kind of in this Empress energy that is a bit like, nah, I don't really care. I don't care what comes and what goes, which is fine if that's what you want, but you're obviously being told about this opportunity for some reason. So it might serve you to be a little bit less nonchalant or easy come, easy go about it this time around. But let's get some more information. So let's talk about what we're healing still. So 6 of Swords in reverse, please clarify 6 of Swords in reverse. Oh, I feel like I just got my second wind, Pisces, which is so exciting. Yeah, you're releasing the toxicity of the past. My goodness. So the Devil in reverse, you are definitely healing from that disaster in the past. So yeah, all good. Releasing that. I feel like you're definitely on the way to healing. It's taking a little bit of time, but... And that's probably why you're not really looking for this person coming in. And that's what I mean about this energy. It's almost like you miss it because you're just not paying attention. She's looking the opposite way when the reading's down. She's just a bit, she's not focusing on it. She's kind of just in her own world a little bit today. I don't know why she's like that today. Very weird. All right, who is this? Who is this Knight of Swords? Sword Knight, as we like to call the sword people. The people of the swords. All right. Okay, so it could be someone from your work. Yes, please. Or they could just be quite a hard worker. Interestingly. Okay, so it could have been someone that you missed an opportunity with in the past. And either that you broke their heart, they might have broken your heart, and they're coming back in. It's a completely different energy to this. So if you're expecting your devil person to come back, not happening. Sorry, this is a whole new person. It could be that you're rejecting them because of this previous heartbreak. But I do sense for a lot of you, it's someone somehow connected to your work. So it could be a customer, could be someone that you work with, could be just somehow connected to your work, supplier, whatever it is. But they're somehow linked to work. But I feel like they've broken your heart before. Or there's been some heartbreak and they're coming in to try and fix that, which is why this is in reverse. All right. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles, please, in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're ignoring them. I think that you're actually just ignoring them. Okay. Yeah, here's you over there. I did have this one too. Yeah, okay, so you are. You're being very stubborn. This is you in reverse because they've got you kind of feeling like... I feel like you're actually still feeling out of your element from what's happening over here. And you're not quite your usual self. But... you haven't forgiven them from the past, so I'm not sure that you're actually going to take them up on their opportunity. You're still a bit bitter from whatever happened back here. And you're digging in like out of principle, like, no, I'm not going to let them just swan on in here and think that they can just fix everything with their hammer. Yeah, I feel like you're actually going to make them work for it, but you're presenting this Empress energy to them, which is what's attracting them to you. So you're like in this, I can take or leave you. I'm really confident on my own. I don't need anything. And meanwhile, underneath, you're like, I don't want anything to do with you because you really upset me last time. But this is what's attracting them to you. Anything else on the Empress, please? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you're still holding on. It's like it's like by being this person and not always responding to messages, being really aloof, just being you're just not engaged with them. It's like that's giving you back the power here. And that's what's winning you the battles, kind of thing. Not in a game playing way, but it's like they are not used to you being so indifferent, and not chasing them, or I think they thought they could come back and just immediately you would be, I don't know, falling at their feet or something. And this is new for them. So they've lost all their swords and you hold all the swords. Like you're winning. You're winning over here with your Empress holding all the swords. Okay, what's the most likely outcome this weekend, please? Most likely outcome this weekend for Pisces. Oh. Okay, you do have the Two of Cups in reverse, Pisces. So you could be actually rejecting them this weekend. That doesn't mean that they're not going to keep trying. Oh, because look what that's followed by. An Ace of Wands. So definitely you're not going to be giving them what they want, but I feel like they're going to keep trying, which kind of does excite you a little bit, Pisces, I think. This is a card of excitement. This is a card of passion. It's like the match to a matchstick. So although you're not giving them anything, you're not giving them any of your cups, you're not jumping into any sort of union, you might be, they are pushing. You are being offered their wand. They are offering you their wand in every sense of the word, I think. Let's see what happens. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think you're going to go on the wheel again. Oh, yeah, reconciliation right there. Three of Wands. So it's someone from quite a while ago, I think. You may have waited for them for a little bit when all this happened and then you got sick of waiting. But I think that you're absolutely getting back on the wheel. For some of you, yes, you will. And for others of you, you will actually reject them and wait for something better. That's the other thing I'm getting from this. So it could go either way there. Oh my goodness. You have the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. All right, let's see what Spirit says you should do. I can't say we because I'm not supposed to be in this collective reading, remember? All right, what advice does Spirit have for us, please? I said us again, damn it. What advice does Spirit have for the collective, Pisces? Thank you. Gosh. Ooh. Okay, interesting cards, Pisces. Okay, there is a theme here. Be more vulnerable. Be more open. Don't be so defensive. But also, don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Yeah? Don't give, just because someone likes you and you like them back, it doesn't mean you have to tell them how much, how long, where you see your future in the first 5 minutes. I am a victim of that. I make that mistake all the time because I feel safe with someone and I think, oh no, they want me to tell them. They don't. That's how Pisces thinks. That's how water signs think. Not everyone thinks like us. We think in emotions. That's how we communicate in emotions. And it's taken me nearly 40 years to work out that other people don't communicate like that, and it can be really overwhelming for them, which is why when you tell some people how you feel, they freak out and run in the opposite direction. Not because they don't feel the same way, but because you're communicating in a language that they actually don't understand. So sometimes it's better to, even though you need to be vulnerable and open and less defensive, just keep your feelings to yourself a little bit. So let it out in like little dribs and drabs. Let them wonder, be a little bit mysterious. You can know exactly how you feel, because that's the other thing is water signs tend to know how they feel a lot sooner than other people, particularly Pisces. Like we have this weird ability to kind of intuitively know where things are going, yeah, or how someone feels about us. So again, not everyone understands that or can cope with it, and it's like sensory overload for them, so they freak out and go, oh, this is too hard, I need to get away from this. It's not that they don't feel the same way, it's just we're talking Swahili to them basically. No offense to anyone who actually speaks Swahili out there. Lovely language. All right, any other advice, please? I feel like I rambled then, but hopefully you got my message kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely worth investing in. And take the time to make the effort, basically, is what this card is saying. So do these things, but it could actually be worth not shutting this person off. Make them work for it, maybe. But for those of you that are going to let this person back in, I know that there'll be dozens of comments that say, oh, I'm never going to let that person back in. Well, that's fine. This reading might not be for you, so don't try and force it. But for those of you who are in a position that you may be considering letting this person back in and you know who it is, then it could be worth doing that. I do feel like it's someone from quite some time ago, so they've probably changed a little bit. They may have done their own healing. You've done some healing, so you might be quite different people to how you were previously, which is important, and that's how we all grow. All right, let's do a romance angel for Pisces, please. Romance angels for Pisces. Swahili. Love yourself first. And that's what this up here is telling you, right? So, you know, love yourself enough to be vulnerable with other people. Be confident in yourself that you know that being vulnerable isn't a weakness. There's a big difference between vulnerability and weakness. Be open and transparent enough, and be confident that you can do that without being hurt all the time. So let that guard down. And that all comes down to self-love. Because if you love yourself enough, you'll feel comfortable letting other people into your space, because it won't matter to you what they think. You'll only be concerned about how you feel about yourself, yeah? Your worth and your self-respect and all those sorts of things aren't going to be dependent on someone else. So you can afford to do all these things with those people. Much easier said than done, I know. But again, you know, love yourself first. It's pretty clear right here. All of this ties into that. Okay, Pisces, that was a really fun reading. I love doing your guys' readings. You're my favorite. Don't tell the other signs, they'll get jealous. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you leave me a comment. Let me know what's happening down in the comments section below, whether you think I'm crazy or not, whether I make you laugh, whether I make you cry, what's happening in your life. And also stay tuned for the material that's coming. So I can't think of what it's called. Merchandise. Thank you. The merchandise that's coming. So that will be there soon. Talk to you soon. Stay tuned for the weeklies. Bye.